Hello people of the Earth and welcome back to QuickSaveTV. My name is Mike and this is the continuation of our Commander+IRONMAN campaign, where we left off. We were setting up the conditions to run the Operation Serpentine Hydra, which is going to be a very difficult mission in the abandoned city, in which we will try to evacuate the Dorka Juhas, a scientist, and two fighters, Yoko Matsuda and Edgar's Alksnis? I cannot even fucking... Edgar, okay, we're gonna rescue Edgar. So we have a ranger and a sharpshooter. Both are very high level, which is really important for us because we need stronger people. Both are level 5. I think it's... what's the name in the game originally? I honestly don't remember. Anyway, they're N4 for me, which means they are 3 levels above the squaddy, but level 5 if you consider 8 levels in the game. We have everything equipped that we would possibly need. We have some EMP grenades, we have flashbangs, we have Mimic Beacon, we have 2 Mine Shield, we have a lot of equipment. And all of our gear is up par to what we would like to have in a situation like this. We've actually did a very interesting trick in the last episode. If you would like to see that, we went to a black market right before the mission started, so that we would have the best possible setup for this particular mission. We have a bunch of low-level people here. We have General and we have Robinson. We would like Leslie to get a bunch of levels, really important. And we have a lot of professionals here too. We have Nexi Fahrenheit at the level of Legend, the maximum level in the game, who will oversee this entire operation. We don't have a lot of bonds going on, which is kind of pain in the ass, but it's gonna be fine. I believe in my people. Let's go. Success in this mission will mean that we will get another scientist to our team and also get a whole lot of intel, so failure is not an option. And we are in this type of mission. We're not in a rush. We don't have to do anything super special to succeed. So we can essentially just go like slowly advance, rescue everyone, get as many kills as possible on the right people, and be happy about it. One small reminder, if you enjoyed this series, if you enjoyed this particular episode, do not forget to put a like on this video and share it with your friends if you know, it helps me a lot, okay? I'm just asking you here. And it takes a couple of seconds for you, right? And honestly, if you could, it would mean a world to me. As always, thanks people who are on the live broadcast, overseeing the quality of the stream and just keeping the company here. Massive depth of gratitude to you. From the top of my head, Archivet, Fadera, Nexi, Neran, just all kinds of people. Okay? If I forgot to mention you, just, you know, never mind. Thank you all, guys. Much appreciated. And of course, you could join them yourself if you visit the www.twitch.tv/QuickIrino, where those are being recorded live. And if you would like to be notified about the shit like that in the future, just follow my Twitter. It's in the description down there. And now let's get back into this mission. Since it's loading forever, I might as well plug myself in the, you know, in the break. I think it's the best usage of my time anyway in a situation like this.
Just got word from our friends in the Resistance. Some of their people were pursued by Advent forces into an abandoned city not far from here. Apparently their team got separated and now they've lost contact. We only have a rough idea where they might be, so the Resistance is sending one of their soldiers to help in the search.
You mean 2 of their soldiers? Okay, 1. Oh, okay, so it's... Okay, got it. And they're all lost now, haha! Lost with the lost! It's fine, we got this. We have a bunch of professional here. They will be able to handle this easily.
The VIP and our Resistance contact are hunkered down and holding positions somewhere in this area. Our highest priority is locating them first, but keep an eye out for any additional survivors nearby. Once you've secured the targets, move to the designated coordinates for extraction. Keep your heads up out there, people.
This is the way we're gonna tackle this, right? We're gonna... That sucks. That's a bad move. We're gonna make sure that...
I'm here.
We enter
love to travel.
We enter the building right above us to make sure that we will have the best possible situation later on for ourselves. We don't want to move through the bottom floors because... Through the ground level, because... if we get engaged in a fight, we don't have any good flanking opportunities, and every left and right, they are lost everywhere. So we want to get up high as fast as possible, and we want to work from there, right? From there, it will be so much easier to set up.
Step it up.
To set up ambushes, to figure out what's the way to, okay, how do we diffuse this situation, things like that. And we also want to make sure that we use the control right-click movement like this, right? So that we do not accidentally break the window, right? Because if we do, you know, a whole lot of... We lose our advantage in terms of the first strike, and we want to maintain it for as long as possible. There is no time pressure in a mission like that, so we're not in a rush to do anything. What the fuck? I'm sure I clicked. Hop. Okay, cool. Works now.
I can make it.
So we want to make sure that we get in the best positions before we break concealment and start barreling down on them. It's kind of important because, like, it's something that was given to you for free, right? So you might as well use it well, right? It's not the end of the world when you lose it, and we did lose it in a whole bunch of missions, right? But the thing is...
This way, kids!
The thing is why, you know? Why would you lose an opportunity like this? So, by making sure that we move just a little slower, we will be able to make sure that we don't break our cover and have maximum possible advantage when the fight starts. Ooh. Yeah, I think we can cross this building. I'm pretty sure we can. If we can't, I'm being an idiot, but it's fine. Okay, next we will scout ahead. We cannot break this door, we have to manually open this.
The path is clear.
Open this door. See what is behind.
Follow!
No one sees us here, that's good. Stay away from the windows. It's a dumb idea. Because it's a very stupid way to get yourself spotted. If possible, you want to avoid windows.
Let's go!
Let's keep going.
Coming!
Okay.
My frame rate seems to be plummeting. Let me just take a look at it. Yeah, everything is fine on paper. Let's see the live broadcast. I'm still here as well. Oh, Fadera's still here. That's awesome. No, okay, I think it's fine. Yeah, it plummeted a little bit before. It's probably because of the loading. It's nothing serious. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Just checking quality, you know, because if... It's an hour long, you know?
To victory.
If something goes wrong, I must spot it right now. Otherwise it's like fucking pointless information. The enemy is right below us in the area in here. We don't really care. We expected that much. We just want to reach the scientist slowly. Make sure we get in a good position around here.
Yeah! Down here!
We have a visual confirmation on the VIP. Remember, getting that VIP to the extraction point supersedes all other priorities.
This is where we're going, right?
Don't let anything happen to him.
Okay, I want Joseph to move up here.
On it!
I want to make sure that we have a whole bunch of wide flanks
I can do that.
available to us. I would like Fadera to move to the window, but I'm not sure how smart this idea is. Honestly,
10-4.
I'm fairly sure it's a dumb fucking idea.
Is it just me, or is that utterly ridiculous?
Head of their night.
Okay. We need to keep both snipers here, I think. It's gonna be a... Yeah, I think it's the way to go.
Sounds good to me.
It sounds good to me as well, brother.
Okay.
This plan is the best I can come up with right now. Yeah, we can move through here, but...
Copy!
we do not want to activate the scientist yet.
Movement ahead!
Yeah, there you go. Once we move up, there's like 100% chance that we will be spotted, so... we want to move up from another flank first to get a visual on them. This way you can play around the fact that it's, you know... it's very easy for you to get spotted, so... you want to make sure that you get a good position to flank the enemy if necessary, right? So you can break your squad in pieces, you know? And by doing that,
I comply.
you become more flexible. Even though you're weaker on each individual flank, you are stronger overall because your position is superior. And that's why it's, you know, it's a good idea.
Come on!
I would like Demetrius, honestly, to do that. Later, though. Let's just sit for now.
Okay.
Affirmative. Covering now.
No problemo,
Let's-
pal.
Yeah.
Stay in cover!
Let's wait. Because by the time we reach the window, they will spot us. Almost 100%. So we want to make sure that people who will be able to break their positions will be available to do so. Let's hide behind high cover, for starters. There's the enemy. Did they spot us? They did not. You good, you good. That would be really messy if he did stress out over that. That's a good shot to take. But I would like to take my people to a better position first.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Spotted? Huh, no way, cool. If I move here, I will be spotted. I almost guarantee you this.
Okay.
There's no way to be sure, but I'm fairly sure that that's exactly what's going to happen. And that's a 100% hit chance. With a rifle. Oh, shit. We could just pop this pod, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no... It's not a big deal, honestly. And we could kill a Spectre in the first turn, too. Yeah, I think that's as good as it's going to get, so let's just, you know, embrace. Oh, sweet mother of mercy, that damage.
Bummer.
That's a bunch of Vipers, too. Okay. Doesn't matter to me, now. Cool. And now if he gets hit by the machine gun... Ah, he won't, because he's... Ah, I forgot. It's okay, it's okay.
Give him to Michael.
Muton, Purifier, Serpent, and a bunch of Lost. Cool. Let's see what the Lost do. Depending on how they... Oh, they decided to go on the enemy instead of us. I appreciate it. They won't be able to reach us within one turn, so it doesn't really matter to us. Okay, that sounds like a shit shot, but we're not gonna be able to get him on the Overwatch. Might as well, right? Leslie, I'm counting on you, brother. Excellent work. Excellent work.
It's done.
Leslie is kind of a Spectre killer. That's the second time. That's the second time. Leslie, if you're watching this video, right? Tell me what kind of nickname you would like to have when you are. Your character has already succeeded in killing 2 Spectres, and Spectres are some of the strongest, some of the more obnoxious enemies in the game. So, yeah, honestly, that's quite an achievement. So if you can think of something cool, tell me in comments. I'll try to follow your wishes. 84% or 81%. Let's go with 84. Shit! You could move up and kill him, but... Shit. I'm honestly not sure it's the best way to untangle this particular situation.
I hate walking.
Let's reach our scientist here.
Menace 1-5, you've got the primary targets in tow. Secure any additional operatives if possible, but make sure you get our contacts to the evac point.
You got it, Central. We're on it. Okay, now... Going in is a dumb fucking idea. There's a lot of vision through these windows. We will see this pod. And that's when all hell will break loose. Like, we have to avoid this. Let's go on Overwatch for now and see what happens. There's a good chance that Vipers will try to attack the Lost too, but... Good.
Achtung, Feuer! Runter!
Annoying, but it's fine. Overwatch, really. Let's see if the Lost will pop them. They should be able to. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped.
Yeah, more and more of them are coming. We're cool. We will be able to handle this. But we have to figure out the best way to do that, you know? Now, Lost, again, present themselves as our allies in this situation. Because the ground floor is crawling with them, right? And this is why we're avoiding it too. That's why it's so important to avoid the ground floor. They cannot move up because Nexi will just kill everyone. Yeah. So going on Overwatch was a dumb idea, huh? Okay, they're on the same floor with us, but it's fine. Okay, more and more Lost are converging on our position, but we're fine. We can do it if we're clever. Now this obnoxious sound is stuck again. I hate it so bad. It's the fucking bug with the what's it called? The Templar that makes it so that the sound of the side blade does not go away. You hear it? Like in the background? That's the side blade bug. The sound will not go away ever. But yeah, so our enemies are surrounded by Lost. If we use the Lost to our advantage, we will be able to essentially defuse the situation by using our enemies to fight our battles for us. 100%, 67%, 63%. What about that basic shot? Here's the Lost. Damage from 3 to 4. That's not enough. We need more. You see, you hear the sound. It should be... It's so fucking obnoxious. Just try to ignore it. There's nothing I can do with it, unfortunately. 3 to 4. Let's work on them. We don't want to kill all the Lost, but we do want to kill a couple. Yeah, this is one of them we want to kill. One of the ones that we want to kill. This is the one. Yeah, if we're able to do that, it will give us control. In every particular turn, the first thing we're going to attempt is to secure the upper floor. If there is no one who directly threatens us, our position here, we can easily continue with whatever we're doing. Otherwise, we are in trouble. Also, there's a prime opportunity to flashbang these fuckers. That's exactly what I'm going to do. If I can have a... Yeah, I can. Okay, so I wanna deal with some of them. Okay, let's go on the bottom floor. Let's see if there's a better... Aha, like this. So I want to make sure that I hit... Okay, I cannot reach the Viper, but I can reach the Purifier and the Muton. That's good for me, let's go. It will attract more Lost to the region, but it doesn't matter to me, because I can control this fuckwits, and that will help me. And Lost are also going to spawn directly in front of us. The hordes will appear in front of us, which means the enemy will be even more pressured into attacking them, which is even better for us. Okay, scientists will have to sit back for a while. 93, 93, 93, 91. Do I take this shot? Is it an appropriate way to risk this in this situation? I'm not sure. Let's deal with the Vipers the good old-fashioned way by destroying their cover completely. Okay, let's go like this. Let's go like this. Right. So by doing this, we are... Yeah, they're all highlighted, right? I wanted to reach the both Vipers, which is really important for me. Also, a good way to do it would be to reload my gun first. 4 damage, 4 damage. Okay, one of them is destroyed. Do we lose any loot in the process? No, I don't see any notification of that. Loot is not destroyed, so it's good for us. So we have destroyed the position the Viper held. Now there is no position to speak of. What is the damage? 3 to 4. Garbage. Okay, that sucks. And if we run into this... Oh, okay, normally you would be poisoned, but you're not because you're immune to poisons. So that's exactly... You're the best person to handle this. We want to take Demetrius away from this position. Okay, let's do this first. No, let's do this because there's no way it doesn't work. It will work. 100%. So let's move up and see what else we see here. How high is the chance to connect? 80%, 66. Wow, chances are very small because of the penalty from poison. But we will take the 80% shot and see what happens. Okay, it did not work. We'll figure out what we do with it next. Trident. Can she reach the target from there? No, not really. Okay, let's move up to the position here.
I'm here. Always love to travel.
100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. That's a good one. Let's go with 100%. A free shot. Enemy neutralized. Perfect. No more poison, no more bullshit. Which means that we can now work on other people who are significantly scarier than that. Let's see who can we attack from a position like this. 100%, 100%, 57%. It's not a big chance to hit. This noise is really obnoxious, isn't it? Wish I could do something with it, but it's not possible. Yeah, enemy annihilated. Oh, that's so much focus. Perfect. We got a whole bunch of focus for this for free, essentially. Okay, let's see who else is available to tackle this. Let's just try to heal the mutant. I don't think I will destroy his cover right now. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to pursue this. It's dumb as shit idea. So let's just try to take a 57% chance. Shot. Oh my god. Leslie is kind of a god. exterminating the alien menace with extreme prejudice. Let's move up our doctor and make sure we hunker her down. Let's see who else Trident can attack. Since the enemy is stunned for now, it's not the priority to handle them, so we can just mess around a bit.
Problem solved.
Perfect, Jesus.
That pucazoid's worm food.
Let's work on this fucker. Yeah, okay, most of this
Knocked me
damage.
over with a feather.
Most of the damage was deflected, but this doesn't matter. They're still disoriented. Although Muton is completely stunned. He will be killed by the... It's a high chance that he will be killed by the other guys. Mutants and Spectre. That's another very difficult pack for us to handle. One good news is that the Chosen did not appear on this mission, which makes it significantly easier. And there will be no ruler for now, because we've already killed the Viper King in the episode called The Regicide Most Foul. If you didn't watch it yet, you should go ahead and see it. It was amazing. We finally get back at him for all the suffering and pain he's caused us, so I'm really happy about that. Oh yeah, so he burned 2 turns to move. Perfect for us. Okay, more lost. And the sound of lost screeching is also, you know, a bug. It shouldn't be there. Perfect. More free damage. Another brute. Cool. A bunch of mutants too. That's a pain in the ass. I think I will just unload on them with everything I've got. Not much sense holding back. At least we need to break their formations a little bit. And other lost will just attack them. More lost approaching. So long as they attack, at least a couple of them attack mutants, I'm happy, because it distracts them from the real target, me, right? And that's really good for us. Look at this. Ba-doop. They dealt him a bunch of damage. And him too, for no reason. Okay, he's gonna parry some of this damage, but do we give a shit? No. Because he's wasting their time. I mean, rather, they are wasting his time. 100%. 100%. No, okay, we don't care about these targets, we care about those targets. 77%. 67%. Wait, this is the shot you want to take. Honestly. If at all possible. Because, if it does connect, okay? If it does connect, it will deal catastrophic damage to the enemy, and enemy will be essentially gone. If it doesn't connect, okay. But the call is right, is still correct to do that.
Bummer.
Because we want to make sure that we use our forces in the most effective fashion possible, right? And this was one of these examples. Okay, that's a good one. Let's reload the gun first. I don't give a shit about the purifier, he can do whatever. It really doesn't matter to me. So let's just work on this guy. Okay, more and more and more lost approaching because of our explosive usage. But the real threat is forces of the aliens, right? Not the lost. Lost are just bystanders, essentially. He's still in cover, but kind of. But he's not in a good shape to fight, because we destroyed most of his cover. He's only covered from my people here. And my soldiers on the right flank will not actually attack him, so it doesn't matter. Huh, that sucks. Let me just figure out how I handle this. 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. Okay, I don't give a shit about those. Yeah, that's what I give a shit about. Okay, so listen to me. You're going to take a couple of pot shots that are free on anyone that is even remotely dangerous to us. And then you will switch your full attention to the mutant in front. Oh my god, this rifle sounds amazing. That's so good. Let's keep working on them. Try to take the mutant down. If you do, it's a massive pain in the ass off of my shoulders.
Wow, look at this!
Sit down, fuck! Okay, perfect. Okay, okay, next step. Next step, next step, next step. How do we do this? Okay, if you could... Okay, hold up, you have a... you're not guaranteed to hit this. Please connect, really important. Perfect. Next step.
Target down.
Woo! Nice.
Got him. Affirmative.
Let's move up to this position. See how many more we can shoot down. The reason I wanted Demetrius to tackle this is because I have a better job for my Templar right now. We're gonna send Nexi to attack the Advanced Purifier and take a forward position in the area here, right? And this is why. It will make it a little more obnoxious with the Spectre, because Spectre is kind of a pain in the ass. But there's a good chance that the Spectre will be busy doing something else meanwhile. So. Perfect. Enemy down.
The aliens may have
Archons.
but these monsters are no better than the ones my father dealt with.
Oh, that's bad. That is bad news, brother. 59% chance to hit. Oh my god. How many people do we have to handle this?
Ready to go.
The answer, not nearly enough. 57% chance to hit. 100% chance to hit. Jesus. Okay, one can only hope, right, that it works out. Let's see what happens. Sometimes you just have to do that. There's not much else to do anyway. Let's hide here away from here. As far away as possible. What would be a good position? Here's a good position. No, it's not. Here is a good position? Yeah, it's completely isolated from every other place. Let's go. Just hide. The further you are away from this shit, the better. And you? Jesus. I mean, first of all, you're uncovered, right? This is a problem on its own. So let's please move you back here.
Coming.
And see if you can handle anyone else. That's a really low chance to hit. Let's just reload the gun. With you, I mean, you could kill the Lost, but it's like, it's a dumbest fucking idea to do. So let's just... Oh my god. Okay. Jaguar is the most... Yeah, let's do this. Jesus, this is stressful. Okay. The Archon really threw my plans into disarray. Handling Archon will be the most important thing we do right now. Oh, okay. Blazing Pinions, okay. Kind of a pain in the ass, but could be much worse. Now, this entire position will be destroyed in the next turn. We have to move back away from here. If we stay here, we are gone. Yeah, you can't do nothing. Sorry, Mind Shield. You have no power here, garbage. Okay. Another... Okay, he moved back to another position. It's whatever. He cannot do something here? Oh, that's kind of annoying. Okay, we will be able to handle him, doesn't matter. Miss? Cool. But they won't be able to kill him, which is kind of obnoxious. And we have our position compromised right now. We have to handle the mutant here. Or we have to someone to break his, you know, thing. His position. Otherwise, we're kind of in a lot of trouble. Blade Storm? No connection. Shit.
Put up.
Fuck. Another Blade Storm? Fantastic. Very good job. Okay. We are surrounded by Lost, but make no mistake. The real threat here is everybody else. Every other enemy is a threat. Lost, not so much. Lost are the easiest to handle in a situation like this. Even though we are completely surrounded by them, right? There's no way that it doesn't resolve in our favor, you know? So, don't worry about it. Pay attention to everyone else who is not Lost. So it means he's still poisoned. That sucks dick. Okay, so that means that we can see 1 mutant, 2 mutants. Jesus, so many mutants. But everyone who is not a mutant is not a big threat here. If only we could find a better position. There is no fucking better position. We could... Okay, so there's a couple of ways we can resolve this. The pinions look harmless, but the problem is they don't show you this, but they will hit this area as well, okay? They happened to me before, so I'm just gonna avoid it carefully. So, one of the things I want to do is I want to take my scientist away from this region completely. I think it is correct idea to concede the region, concede the area completely, concede this ground. Which is even despite though it doesn't make me really happy about the whole situation, right? It's like it's not something I'm doing gladly. This is the correct call in a situation like this. Also, we need to get this guy down, if at all possible. Another flashbang, huh? Taking him down is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Nice.
Yeah, okay, no more free shots. What about this guy? 95% chance to hit. Yeah, no damage though. Yeah, it doesn't help. It's like nothing essentially. Am I still poisoned? Still poisoned. That's a lot of shit. Robinson. And like the problem is I don't know the area that it's gonna do. The blazing pinions, they don't really work well when there's a high elevation. Oh my god, and we have to take care of this guy too. Okay, so how do we do this? Okay, please be enough. We're going to do this. We're going to use a flashbang to dissolve the situation once again. If we can... We cannot connect the flashbang. I'm really happy about this. Makes me really... Oh! If you connect the shot though... Oh shit.
Wonder how many box tops they sent in to get these supplies.
Okay. So on this flank, they're mostly safe to be honest. They are mostly safe. And this flank also maintains our control over this region. So if we could just take the mutants down, I would be really happy. Let's try it. If it works really well. If it doesn't... Okay, perfect. Now, we stopped the suppression fire. That's the reason we did this, right? We don't give a shit about anything else. If we could reach the fucker, the Archon over there... Could I invert with an Archon? Would it work? No, that's not an option at all. We don't care about this loot, unfortunately. I mean, I would like to take it, but it's physically impossible. Which next step is... Run the fuck away! That's the next step, to be honest. Something like this. There's nothing that Jaron can do this turn that will be... General can do this turn that will be good. So, let's just fuck off for a moment.
This way.
As far away from Archon as possible. He's poorly equipped to tackle him head-on. In a position like this, it's like pile of shit. EMP, smoke grenade. So many tools and everything is useless. Okay, what about our Templar? Could we get on the higher ground? Really? There's no one to get? Jesus Christ, okay. Okay, just give me the targets that I want to see, actually. Jesus. We need to stay away from explosives. If we go to this guy, we die too, so... Haha, less than optimal. A little bit. Jesus Christ, there's just so many variables. My head is going round and round. Okay. How fast can you run? Not fast enough, unfortunately. And we don't have any more control grenades. Okay, I think the plan here... Jesus, the chance to hit up front is so small. Aha, Mimic Beacon though would be really helpful.
Come on.
Let's go like this. Let's throw the Mimic Beacon then. Essentially here. We have to defuse the situation with Archon, or there will be no one that can carry out the mission later, okay? Everyone will be dead. We take a couple of pot shots here and there. See what happens next. No more 100. Okay, no more hundreds. Okay, so since there are no more 100% chances to hit. Take this position.
Okay.
and cover us with a smoke grenade. Something like... But it has to be as far away as possible, so that Archon does not enter this field, okay? So we're gonna throw it in a corner like this. Perfect. Okay, we're slowly reaching the conclusion. We're gonna go in a hunker down position. Okay, who can do a handle? There's a bunch of zombies, which we don't give a shit about. There's a bunch of sectoids, which are absolutely useless against us. Okay, so how do we handle the situation then? We could move up in this position here, and we could kill this fucker with a ranged attack. But that exposes our flank to the Spectre, which is a pain in the ass, absolutely. Okay, so... I could throw a ghost at our enemies, which would work fairly well. And I could also invert my position. I mean, it's too much. I think it's too greedy. I think we just concede this loot, at least for this turn. And going with the Spectre, I mean, what am I really going to do with a Ghost? I could attack the sectoids, I cannot really attack the mutants. And mutants are the ones I need to tackle if I want to have a good, happy ending in a situation like this. Hiding here can also be a pain in the ass. Oh, you know what I can do? I can play Pong with these fuckers. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if I attack them in a clever way... If I don't attack the mutant, but if I attack the guy standing next to the mutant, I am able to set up a chain reaction, much like this, which will also kill this fucker. Yes! This is the way we're gonna tackle this. Perfect, one mutant down.
Suffer the true force of our will.
Take a defensive position here, and take a party stance. Okay, let's see how it works out. Okay, Pinion's connected. They've destroyed the entirety of the ground floor, and I'm pretty sure they... Oh, they didn't destroy the upper floor. Okay, that's new. Oh, thank God. Thank goodness he just got distracted by this thing. It buys us some more time. That's not gonna work.
They would try to shake my confidence.
Okay. That's bad, that's bad, really bad.
Pass over.
If Spectre takes control... what is he trying to accomplish? Just downright kill him. Okay, that's a parry. The Blade Storm. Connection? Perfect, enemy down. Okay, mutants are annihilated. Now we can proceed working on other targets. Psy Zombie will die upon, you know, arrival. There's nothing that he will be able to do there. Yeah, he's coming. And he's dying. Even if he blows up, it does nothing. Okay, perfect. He doesn't even blow up. Fantastic. Okay, next he's wounded, but I'm sure he can take it. There's a whole bunch of people. Okay, that's a good interruption. That works in our favor again, because it discharges the Overwatch from this Spectre. Another Blade Storm. One more down. Perfect. Removing these mutants allows Nexi to work in any way she desires in a situation like this. So we can just keep throwing the Templar at the enemy and expect good things to happen. And they will, absolutely. Okay. Why are you still poisoned? Will that ever stop? Senfo is poisoned. What the fuck? What on God's green fucking earth is happening there? Why is it still poisoned? It's been like 5 years ago that he got poisoned. Whatever. Next step. Okay, what is the situation now? 2 sectoids are still in the region. There's a Spectre. There's a whole bunch of Lost. There's a whole lot of things that are not necessarily the way I want them to be. We could just move like this, to be honest. But if I use another skill, it won't be the same situation, so I cannot afford to. I really want that loot too. But it may be a dumb idea to pursue this. Yeah, whatever, let's go.
Suffer my rage.
That's a lot of damage dealt as well. To the Spectre.
Question my power.
Who is your partner? Do you have your partner in the field of battle? Please tell me we do, because it's gonna be so helpful. But it's highly likely... Yeah, we don't. We do not. Okay, that sucks dick. Okay. Still poisoned. Jesus fucking Christ. 55% chance to hit. 58. Sanfoy's poisoned now? Huh? What? What the fuck would poison you then? This game is just fucking with me now. There's no poison. There's no way poison is still there. Can we flashbang the Archon? Does it even work like this? Okay, who can you connect the shot on? If you could deal with the Spectre, I would be so happy. This is fine too, to be honest. Let's go. Okay, one down.
Target neutralized.
Lots more to go. Oh my god, this is so fucking obnoxious. We could just run from them for now. We can concede this position completely. There is no reason for us to fight for this. Like, there's no benefits to be gained, only disappointment. So let's just run.
Coming.
The doctor will be able to close the door behind them.
Hang on!
Yeah, and hopefully they just fucking kill each other. Or switch their attention to Nexi. That would be better. Because she's the only one. Open, closed door. Is it a closed door right now? Yeah, I think it's a closed door. Yeah, it's a closed door. Let's hide here. Okay. This is a lot to fucking work with. To work against, rather. Okay, where's the other side? Here he is. Okay, we need Trident to get in a better position. And the only good position I can think of is here. Let's go like this.
I'm here.
To see what's happening
Always
around
love
us
to
first.
travel.
To see what's happening around us first. To see if it's a safe position to work. Yes, it is a safe position to work from. Let's get up here.
Okay.
And wait for for the next turn to act. And here I think the way we want to tackle this is by... Since there's no good position, we just party. Oh, you still have a turn. Let's reload.
Reloading.
And take a shot at the Lost over there. Perfect. Let's go on Overwatch.
Okay.
The fucking Archon is just impossible to handle for now. We need to make it bearable. Ah! He's changing general. We have to run. Fuck this guy. We're not fighting him. We're just gonna run away. If I give a shit about the fucking Archon, let the other guys handle him. Bladestorm is the connection. It doesn't work like this, right? Yeah, it doesn't. Unfortunately.
I will improve at any cost.
Oh, he doesn't attack you. Perfect. Perfect. Not so perfect. Although there are a couple of ways to handle this. Oh, there's so many of them. Oh, that's so good! Every time we get in a shittier situation, something else pops up and gets us in a better spot than it was before. Constantly Lost are working in our favor. I think Nex is gonna kill this one. Dead. Perfect. That's really good for us. Bladestorm, connection? Perfect, that was a very important hit to connect. We need to defuse the situation here. Because Archon is a big threat, obviously, as I've mentioned before. But there are just too many Lost for us to work with, especially because my guys here are poisoned. And Leslie is on the other side of the map. He's unable to help them, even if he wanted to. Demetrius White no longer poisoned.
Hey, medic!
Very important, but very wounded. Joseph is no longer poisoned. Okay, I can work with that. 47% chance to hit. That's not a lot. But you know what? It's more than nothing. It's something to work with. Another promotion. Perfect. Let's see if it connects. If it connects, perfect. If it doesn't, fuck it. Who gives a shit? Let's go. Excellent connection. Sarah never disappoints.
Fine weapon.
Okay, now we can just we have a free turn. we could just reload the gun for free. We cannot fire it on the same turn, but... okay, let's just leave Sarabi for now. Okay. What's the next step? What's the next step? What's the next step? We move up to our boys here, and we're trying to... We could invert with this guy. But do we want to? Yes, we do. Because it's a position that is irrelevant. So we move him there, and ourselves, we bring ourselves to a much better situation by standing here, closer to the guy. Okay, to the Archon, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's do this. Let's kill the Dasher, and take a defensive formation for now. Defensive position. The closer we are to our Templar, the safer we will be. There is no one else who can tackle the Archon head-on but our Templar at the moment. This is half the reason General for the past turns he has been just running away from the enemy. Because it's just too much to handle. Any enemies here? We see nothing. And I would like it to stay this way. Can you actually reach the other guys if this is at all possible? No, it's impossible. So you have to just bail. And hopefully there are no enemies in here, you know? Because if there are, we're in a terrible spot. We also don't want to hit the Archon, because if we do, we enrage him, and he becomes exponentially more scary. So for now, we concede positions, we respect the Archon, and we're biding our time to get in a better situation where we can actually handle him. Prepare. And you two, just prepare for whomever's coming for us.
Yeah.
Reload the gun. Okay, there's a bunch of guys we could kill. We could kill the Sectoid. Just for the laugh. Let's go. Although the correct way to handle this was not to kill the Sectoid. That's a bad idea. That's a bad plan. Because Sectoid is inconsequential. There is nothing that Sectoid will do that is really like scary. You know? Ooh, he's just gonna die next turn because the Lost will gobble him up. That's why we should have ignored him. But it's whatever, you know? Free experience. Because this rifle would be, the magnetic bolt caster would be much better used in killing the Archon. But I don't fucking know what to do with this Archon because we need to get the Nexi, we need to get Nexi there. Otherwise, he will never die. Because you see how much damage he's dealing, right? And he can do the same to Archon. And also disable him significantly. Which would help a ton. But to do that, he needs to be closer to him. And so far, it has been impossible to do because there's just too many enemies active on the field. Oh, Archon is... We don't see Archon. Okay, everyone shut the fuck up and wait. Nothing. Okay, Jaron, don't fucking breathe, right? Don't let him spot you. Alright. Let's figure it out. How do we handle this? This guy is blocking the path. Super annoying. Super fucking annoying. We have a rifle ready. We can take a couple of pot shots if we want. There's no real punishment for this because okay, in 2 words, we need to kill the Archon, okay? That's it. That's if you need to take any information from this, take this. And we need to make sure that we stay as close to them as possible. And we need Archon to see our Templar. Otherwise, it's kind of you know, 92, 99. Let's go. Fucking bitch, just die. Do I want to shoot or do I just want to hide somewhere? I think the better way... I mean, you're in good cover, right? You're not... It's just that Archon can pop up and just kill me, you know? That's like what worries me. And although Jaron's wishes were to die a beautiful death, I legit don't care how he wants to die. He's not dying on this mission because I still have use for him. Let's just overwatch this position, reload the gun, and sit down. We're not gonna go on Overwatch. But I could just clean up this thing a little bit. Yeah, if we can clean up a couple of these idiots, it will be easier for us to work later. 100, let's go.
Queen is dead. Long live the rest of us.
But we want to make sure that, if possible, that we reload the gun at the end of the turn. Okay, that's not good. It's a connection, but not a kill. Therefore, it does not afford us a free reload. Yeah, I don't want to use my guy here, so let's wait. The Archon has to show himself. He has carte blanche in the way he acts. Perfect. Okay, 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 okay. If Archon helps us a little bit with this Lost, we can actually start working on him. But before that, no. Oh, perfect. Nice. But now he's enraged. That's kind of a problem. Because he's gonna get pissed now and start... Yeah, he's in Battle Frenzy. And him being Battle Frenzy is a big deal because... he can essentially attack almost a limitless number of times, so long as the shots connect. I think that's the way it works. But yeah, let's go closer here. There's no one who can threaten Nexi except the Archon, essentially, so... there's a couple ways we could handle this. We could throw a Volt on him and increase the chance to hit them. Our guys, are they able to help? They are kind of able to help, so... they are able to help. Let's get here. How much is the chance to hit? 61% chance to hit. You see what I mean? Like, it's... Jesus fucking Christ, dude. We could invert with the Archon, but like, why the fuck would I do that? It doesn't give me anything in a situation like this. I could also summon a Ghost, but that means that I will not be able to use anything else. I could attack him like this, and it will deal catastrophic damage, but I won't be able to finish him off. Oh, let's try, man. Let's try. Everything is a bad choice, you know? Okay, that's a lot of damage dealt to this guy. So now he's really wounded. And he's still in Battle Frenzy. And the way Battle Frenzy works, if I'm not mistaken, is... let's read it real quick. The Archon can work itself into a terrifying Battle Frenzy, gaining an extra action, lasts 2 turns. I cannot even explain to you how difficult it is to handle, so yeah.
Let's go!
How much is the chance to hit? 69% chance to hit. With a blade, 83% chance to hit. Okay, you guys are gonna have to hug this guy and just destroy him. That's a, okay, that's something that works for me. That works for me. That's a 83% chance to hit. Please hit, okay? I'm just gonna say this. Please hit. Fantastic! Yeah! Woo!
He's down.
I spit on your graves, garbage. Next turn. Okay, can we reload for free? No. Okay, so now we're starting to work out these guys. We have to slowly dismantle. Oh, that's a waste. That's a waste. I misplayed it.
Got you, my pretty.
Hey, it's whatever.
Dog,
I misplayed it a little bit. I used my free turn on an enemy that was guaranteed a free... yeah, that's why I misplayed. There you go. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Let's slowly start to dismantle enemy forces, the remainder of the lost forces, and after that, we can start doing shit that is actually meaningful. There's a bunch of lost left in the area. I think it's the last one in vision of us. There must be like 1 or 2 more, but it's alright.
Enemy eliminated. It's killing time.
Perfect, good job. Okay, you can move up a little bit.
Oh yeah. I've got your back.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to move like this. It seems like a dangerous idea. Let's just see what's up. Careful, like. And hunker down. Cool. Now our next step is we slowly evacuate everyone. But I mean, there's no pressure now because we killed all the enemy forces. It is highly unlikely that there's someone else, but we could use our Ranger and Templar to take point if necessary. If I truly fear that there's something in front of us. This loot is not really loot, it's the focus for Templar. And if we don't collect it, you know, it doesn't really mean anything. Because the battle is effectively over. So there's no worrying, there's no like problem with us not connecting it. Like, collecting it.
One of the
It
contacts
legit doesn't
we were
matter.
looking for, but there are still others in the area.
Yeah, we'll find here, don't you worry. Okay, Nexi doesn't need additional experience, but Demetrius does. Let's bring him up. Oh, let's see? See this thing destroyed? This was from the Blazing Pinions. See what I meant? This is why I evacuated the area so promptly. And this area wasn't marked, right? But it still got damaged in the explosion. See? So you have to be careful, and you have to respect
You will pay the price.
the Archon when you're handling them on your own, right? You have to really respect them, and that's why we gave them so much respect. We essentially let him do whatever the fuck he wanted to make sure that he never has an opportunity to take a clear shot at us, right? This was the entire reason why we did something
here.
like this.
Always
And it
love to
looked
travel.
pathetic and weak, absolutely, yes, but I don't give a shit, you know? It's slow and steady wins the race, baby. Doing it in a much more brazen way would have been much more dramatic and obviously would look prettier, but it would put us in a scenario where all of our soldiers would receive wounds and we would be in a bad spot. Oh boże. Okay,
Okay.
that happened. The anime voice happened. Let's go.
Taken care of. Ready to rock.
Cool, I think we got rid of all the lost in the region. The only new lost, yeah, new swarms will appear slowly, but it doesn't really matter to us. If we can tackle them as they come, it doesn't matter. Yeah, there's a lot of them. But again, as I'm saying, like, it doesn't matter. Only thing we don't want to do is we don't want to give the new people kills, if possible, right? We don't want her to take any kills. Because, yeah, okay, hentai voice. Because, it doesn't do anything for us. So we want to avoid doing that. Also, we don't Nexi to take many kills, again, for the same reason. Fadera is pretty close to the highest possible level. Sanfo could benefit from a lot of kills, so let's give him a couple. So now we're just trying to combine... We're just trying to combine retreat with getting as much experience as possible on the right people. Perfect.
Smell your own poop. Ilioni, Ilimi. Out full clips.
This one is easy to kill.
And stay there.
Look at this guy, he never misses a
Like
shot.
pig.
This guy is a fucking killing machine. Perfect. Okay, next step. Move up.
Copy.
That's our next step. Yeah, this position is safe. More or less. Connection, perfect.
Nice placement. Affirmative.
Okay, where's our doctor? Can we get her in a safe position? No, we cannot. Okay, so we have to make sure that we make a way open for her. Otherwise, she will not be able to advance to this new location. And we really need to get her moving now. Jesus. Let's take the free shot like this first. Yeah, okay, that was the right call for me. Just to make sure that we kill at least this guy. And then we start working on the next guy. Connection, no kill. Cool. Okay, next step. What is the next step? Who can Fadera reach? A whole bunch of people, actually. Can she reach both? Yes, let's go with the pistol first. Conservative.
Problem solved.
Let's fuck this guy up. Perfect.
Mommy dearest had that coming. I just didn't see any other
Next
way
step.
to do
Move
it.
up, move up, move up.
On it.
Waste no time. Okay, we can use her to send her all the way over there. The new character that we received. Perfect. So, like this.
Affirmative. Moving
We
on.
don't care about using the bolt cast. Well, actually, we do.
Moving to Overwatch.
Get as close to them as possible to cover them.
So it is decided.
Reload the gun. Let's see if we can take a better position here. You know, all of these positions are kind of shit. but
10-4.
some of them are less shit than others. And all we want to do is make sure that we have a clear vision on the new coming Lost, you know? And also, since Fadera is the closest to the other recruit, to the other operative of the Resistance. Oh, excuse me, we can just send her. That's all my tea I've been drinking. We can just send her here
Okay.
to evacuate the guy. Icefall. Okay. The new addition to our team, to our forces.
Okay.
Doctor can just sprint to the evacuation point. We don't actually give a shit. She's honestly too safe in a situation where she is right now. There is no one who has even a chance to take a stab at her, let alone kill her.
Roger.
Got it.
Roger that. I'm on it.
I'll maintain my watch.
Roger.
Cool. Perfect.
I'm here. Always
Reach
love to
this
travel.
guy and let him know that everything is fine now. He can join us.
There are no additional VIPs or resistance operatives working in that area. You should be clear to move for extraction.
Okay, let's go step by step like this.
Coming.
Let's just break into sprint and just get out of here.
10-4.
Because I'm sure you are as sick of this mission as I am.
Faster, guys.
But honestly, it has been really difficult and, you know...
On it.
And it has been a good example of how to
Come on!
dissolve situations that are very difficult. Like how to actually play these situations right when you don't have all the tools available to you. This was exactly the example of something like this. Okay, Demetrius didn't get a level up, so reload and wait. Yes, Fadera got a level up. Retreat from the area. Doctor, you have a priority VIP ticket, baby. We're taking you out first, or out of this, you know, out of this hellhole. Icefall, you're out.
Okay.
Okay, next. General got an experience level, so let's get him out here as well. Out of here as well. Senfo? Yeah, you could benefit from a level. Whoa, excuse me. We went over an hour. Let me put it to 30 minutes now. Although we should be able to get it done. Okay, and next. Leslie could get out, but I would like him to get another kill too, because, you know. Because that's how I roll, baby. Okay, let's save the game here. Just in case, if the mass evacuation fails, because sometimes it does. I think he fixed it, but you never know. Let's get everyone out with the doctor and everyone who got a level.
Roger that. Firebrand has the
And
VIP.
now with the
Commander,
operatives...
we should get the rest of our people to the extraction point as soon as possible. The longer we wait around, the worse our chances look.
No, we're fine. So with the operatives you have available, we want to make sure that we get as many levels as possible, as many kills as possible under our belt. And then we can start, you know, we can... What the fuck? That sucks.
It's still moving.
I mean, no wonder he was sprinting. That's a next to impossible shot to connect.
Fuck.
That's alright though, that's fine.
Got him.
Bunch of lost, a bunch of dashers. Let's get rid of the dashers first. That's reload. I want you to get a couple of kills, because with this rifle it's... I mean, despite the fact that it's a one-shot, one-kill type of thing, it can be very difficult to get these kills, you know? And I want you to get some of them, because it's, you know, I need you to be relevant very quickly. I don't have time to waste.
Reloaded.
Hey, we can bring Sanfo closer and get a couple of kills on him. When you can, babysitting your sharpshooters, babysitting your heavies, your grenadiers, is a very good idea, because they typically do not, like, snipers? Snipers at the start, sharpshooters at the start, are... It's very difficult for them to secure the kills because of the lack of good skills. And your grenadiers typically do not finish enemies off, they soften them up. So, feeding kills to them is very important. Keep doing this. You're bound to miss eventually, aren't you? Or are you? Is it a connection? Okay, if it was a connection, Demetrius officially is a god. Yeah, let's get closer. And do nothing. Let's just put ourselves in front, so that if anyone runs into us, they will have to deal with Nexi first. And it's 100% impossible for them to move through him, so... They're gone if they do. Leslie, another shot? Let's go with this one. Perfect.
No longer a threat. Ready to go.
Let me get some kills on Sanfo too, because at least you got a level up. He didn't. Oh shit! Sanfo.
Fucking junk.
Are you drunk, Sanfo?
Ammo low.
Reload. Kill this guy. Perfect. And one more, and we can leave.
Don't stop.
Perfect.
He's done.
Skip turn. Perfect, no one remains here. There's no reason for us to wait here any
Right
longer.
this way.
Let's evacuate from here.
Rolling.
And leave this hell behind.
An approach.
Considering the opposition that we had to face here, we have been more than successful. So, yeah. There you go.
XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Firebrand is stuck to the brim with all this shit. We had to take down 74 enemies. 3 of our guys have been wounded. Only 1 critical wound, really. We had to overcome significant threats. And honestly, it has been one of the hardest missions we had to undertake. But we have been successful. And that's what matters. That's really what's important here. Cool, I'm really happy about that. It was really stressful. And it was like... It was even harder because like XCOM is a game about... you're trying to calculate and manage risks and opportunities, right? So you're trying to see, okay, how much is the hit chance here? What is the best possible way to handle this? How much do I have to commit in every particular scenario, in every particular situation? And when you have so many variables, when you have so many things happening at the same time, it's like it's next to impossible to calculate the optimal solution because there's just so many things. So you're like, okay, do I care about this? Not so much. Okay, let me move it to the bottom of the list, right? And you're trying to figure out, okay, so how do I do this? How do I do that? What is the risk here? Do I have to take this risk right now, right? And so when I was handling the Archon, I was like, oh, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna handle him right now. Let him take this high ground and control it. I don't give a shit. And we're just gonna let Templar reach us once again, and then we handle him. And it worked out in this particular scenario.
Between the elders, their alien armies, and the chosen.
Whew.
Now we've got zombies to deal with.
Perfect. Aim, hunker down. No, steady hands. If you did not move last turn, gain 10 aim. Yes. For you. Combat. He wanted to be a magic. Let's go with the magical thing. Leslie Robinson. Quick draw, death from above. Firing your semi-automatic pistol with your first action no longer ends your turn. He wanted to be a pistoliero, so let's just stick to this. I like the idea. Cool. Okay, so yeah. So this is the thing. Let's see what we got for this. Core and a trigger. Yeah, this was important that we got this core too, because we legit have like 3 and we really need them for advanced equipment. So anyway, this was the Operation Serpentine Hydra. My name has been Mike. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to put a like on it and come back tomorrow for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Have a fantastic day and I'll see you soon.